Hi guys, you're gonna have to excuse how dark it is right now. I just got done feeding Eden and I'm not wanting to get up quite yet. Just sitting here relaxed, and she's just sitting here relaxed too. She's just kind of, yeah, she's just sleeping now. So I wanted to go ahead and do a breastfeeding update for you guys. I know I've been really slacking on the videos, and honestly, we have just been enjoying her and just trying to take it one day at a time, because it's kind of a big transition going from a toddler to a newborn, especially when your son or daughter, your oldest, is very like attention seeking and really needs a lot of one-on-one time. And he's been doing pretty good for the most part, but he has, had his little fits and stuff where, like all day today, all she wanted to do was be held. And she, as soon as I put her down, 10 minutes later, she'd be crying. And I tried wearing her in the Moby, and she was not having it. She did not want to be worn like that. She just wanted to basically have me sit right here in my rocking chair and have her cradled in my arms. And that's the only way how she wanted to sleep or be today. So today was a little bit rough, but just like I said, we're taking it one day at a time. We're not rushing things too much. I still get out quite a bit. I still attend I still attend church and everything. The reason why that I do go to a lot of things, or when I'm asked to go, sorry, my bra strap is showing, it's bugging me. I always hate it when I see those on other people. I feel like that if I don't get out of the house at least 2 or 3 times a week, I will go insane, because my son just thrashes my house, and I have not had a chance to clean my house lately, and it just doesn't make me too happy to see it so dirty and messy. Oh, I'm tired. It's like almost 9 o'clock here, so. And so anyway, breastfeeding update. Totally lost track. Like 2.5 minutes of just rambling crap. Breastfeeding is going really good. She's 5 weeks old today, actually. And one thing that I didn't quite expect, that I knew that breastfeeding was going to possibly hurt, and especially in the beginning. And I talked to my lactation consultant about it, and she made sure that I was latching correctly and everything. But for the longest time, we had right when she latched on, there was the 20 to 30 seconds of toe curling pain. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have a friend of mine who hasn't experienced this, and I'm extremely jealous of that. But I guess some moms aren't as sensitive to it as, some moms like me. So anyway, we're still, one boob is just completely pain-free. It's just a little bit of discomfort when she latches on, and the other one I still get the pain, but just not as intense. But yeah, I went to my lactation consultant. I told her, she goes, it's completely normal. Your breasts are just getting used to that, and they basically just need to toughen up. And she checked my latch, and her latch was perfect. I just am really sensitive. So, but I guess that's pretty normal. I've talked to a couple other friends, and they experience the same exact thing. There's just some moms that don't. And what else? Other than that, she, once we were once I had her, she latched on really well and right away. And I haven't really had any problems, except for there was a couple times, the last couple weeks, where she would kind of fall off and then just be right there on the edge, and then I would have, some of the bleeding and stuff. But I totally overcome that, because out of everyone else that I've talked to, they say it's so worth it. Just hang in there. And I'm really happy that I did, because we're almost there to the end. And she right now is actually cluster feeding. So that's another challenge, is, that's why she probably wants to be held on to me, because every hour to every 2 hours she was eating, where normally, which is actually kind of nice, every 2 to 3 hours during the day she would eat. And then at night, she would only eat every 4 hours. So I honestly only wake up once, maybe twice at night. And 4 hours is quite a stretch, so I always make sure that I do get it right there on the dot at 4 hours. And I feel so full in the morning, and I have to actually pump because 4 hours is just like, and then you're sleeping and stuff, so you're getting your rest, and I'm just so full. So I end up pumping and get about 2 to 3 ounces in the morning, and so I'm just storing that in the freezer for like tomorrow night. I'm going out with my mother-in-law to go see a movie. And so my husband will be able to watch her, and I've got plenty of milk in the freezer for him to use for her, and they'll be completely fine. I just pump when I come home. So yeah, it's just going super well, and I'm so happy that it is, because that was one of my biggest goals with her, was to establish a good, to establish good breastfeeding with her. And I didn't get that with my son. I'm so happy that I'm able to get that with her. So if you ever have like breastfeeding issues with your first or your second, and you had the hardest time, I really encourage you, if you really want to breastfeed, and because it's, I mean, it's the best thing for them, breast milk is. And even if you have to like pump and give it to them, go for it. I mean, breast milk is way better than formula, in my opinion. And if you can give them breast milk even by pumping, then, I know everyone says breast is best, so I say breast milk is the best milk. Because there's some women that can't breastfeed. I mean, and that's understandable. So just pump and give it to them if you can, as long as you can, because it's really, I've noticed with her, she sleeps so well. She's not even as close as colicky or as gassy as my son was. She does have like her moments where she is gassy and fussy, and we just use like gripe water for that. I think that's what it's called, and that helps tremendously. So yeah, I think that's it pretty much for breastfeeding. We haven't really, the only way how she really eats well is in the boppy, and that's the way how she latches the best. I've noticed if I feed her downstairs, like in my bed, lying down, just, we have a hard time with that, and she doesn't latch as well, and so that really leads to more pain. And so right now we're still doing the boppy until she's a little bit older. I've got one downstairs near my bed, and I've got one here. I don't really have any advice on breastfeeding other than, if it didn't work out with your first or second, definitely try it with your third, because every baby's completely different. Josiah had a hard time latching, and I was very uneducated in breastfeeding, and this time I'm completely educated, and I have a support team. I've got friends that support. My husband's very supportive. He even said so, like, about a couple weeks after I had her, and I was going through that, that pain every time. It's like I didn't want to feed her because it hurt so bad. And he goes, "Babe, I'm really happy that you're doing this." And that just really, having a supportive husband or supportive partner is so important, I think. So I think that's going to be it for the breastfeeding update. If you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. There's really, you can ask me off the wall oddball questions too. I mean, nothing's really TMI with me anymore, just because after, pushing out a baby and stuff, there's just no such thing as TMI. So anyway, thank you guys all for watching and hanging in there, and I'm hoping to do some more videos in the future of, I'm hoping to do another update of her, 6 weeks, and an update of Josiah, since you guys probably haven't seen him in a while, except for his little watermelon fiasco there. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.